the dumbest thing you did that actually worked? I was a sophomore in high school when my AP chemistry grade was hanging by a thread. Not just any thread, one of those microscopic spider silk threads that scientists claim can stop a Boeing 747, but would snap if you breathed on it wrong. Mr. Harrington's final project was worth 30% of our grade. Create a comprehensive presentation explaining a complex chemical process to the class. The catch? We'd be randomly assigned partners, and mine was Evan Mitchell, our class valedictorian who treated group projects like solo missions. "I'll handle everything," he said during our first meeting. "Just show up and pretend you contributed." 2 weeks before the deadline, disaster struck. Evan got mono. Not just regular mono, the kind where your spleen might explode if you so much as thought about coming to school. His mom emailed me saying he couldn't work on the project, but not to worry because he'd already done most of it. He had not, in fact, done most of it. What Evan had done was create a detailed outline and some reference notes. The actual presentation, non-existent. With 7 days left, panic set in. Chemistry was my worst subject. I once accidentally created a small fire trying to boil water. I was going to fail, lose my GPA, disappoint my parents, never get into college, and eventually live in a cardboard box. That's when I had the dumbest idea ever. I decided to create a fictional collaboration with Evan. I'd text myself from an old phone, pretending to be him, then show Mr. Harrington the proof that we'd been working together all along. I started sending myself texts about chemical equations and presentation slides. I'd respond with questions that made it seem like I understood about 15% of what was happening, just enough to be believable. "What about the oxidation process in the third slide?" I texted as fake Evan. "Good point. I was thinking we should include a visual diagram for that part," real me responded. I created an entire conversation history spanning 2 weeks, carefully backdating the messages. I even added some casual conversation to make it look authentic. "How are you feeling? Still dying?" real me asked. "My spleen feels like it's going to exit my body, but I finished the transition slides," fake Evan replied. Meanwhile, I was frantically learning everything I could about electrochemical processes. I watched YouTube videos at 2x speed, read simplified explanations meant for middle schoolers, and drank enough coffee to potentially create my own chemical reaction.